To kind of kick it off, I don't know if listeners have had a chance to listen to the Justice Boyd interview from earlier this month, but when we were there in the Supreme Court courtroom, Justice Boyd talked about disaster preparedness and his role in leading that charge, the organized charge on that. We sure didn't appreciate how quickly things would escalate. This was literally just a few weeks ago there in the courtroom, and the court has taken some what I would think would be unprecedented steps at this point. You want to kind of give us an overview?
I think when you all were here in the courtroom, it's just a week before my office practiced everyone working from home, because we foresaw that something like this could be coming down the road. And I think right after, or right before Justice Boyd talked to you, we had met in conference and we had talked as a group about what we needed to do to start preparing our own staff. So I had already planned to, as an experiment, because I'm the person here at the court that's responsible for our continuity of operations planning, our COOP plan, as it's known in the business. And so, of course, I wanted to talk to the court about what we were doing to get prepared in case something like this happened. Before the AISD, the Austin Independent School District, shut down, day before that, we had everyone in the clerk's office work from home, myself included, and we worked through that day issues with our phone system and VPN and other things like that. So when we finally did send people home to work from home, I felt like we were pretty well prepared here in the clerk's office, and I don't think we've really missed a beat in terms of answering phone calls and processing filings. So I think from the outside world, it probably looks pretty much like business as usual, although obviously here at the court, things look very different. It's just me and one other staff person here in the clerk's office. We're in separate offices and we're keeping our distance from each other and yelling at each other out of the door sometimes. But we're still picking up the mail and processing that. But it's pretty quiet around here. The parking garage is pretty much empty. And I know it's the same situation at other appellate courts around the state. I know, for example, Michael Cruz, who's the clerk of the Fourth Court of Appeals in San Antonio, said that they had mandated there that everyone work from home about a week ago, and that it was just him and his chief deputy clerk there in the clerk's office. I think something similar just happened in Dallas County, where they issued a shelter-in-place order. I know I was talking to the clerk of the county court there, John Warren, this morning about what's going on with his staff, and I think it's something similar to what we're doing here. They've got just a couple of people in the office that are running the office, dealing with anything that might need to be dealt with in the office, and then everyone else is working remotely. But electronic filing has really been the thing that's kind of saved our bacon here in all of this and kept the courts moving. I think if we didn't have that, we would really be struggling right now.